Hello, kings and queens. E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges, take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Now, I would love for you to help me to celebrate my birthday month by purchasing and reviewing my newest psychological thriller, Deadliest Intuition. If you like a thriller, it would definitely be an honor to have you read and review mine. And that would be a great birthday gift to see what you guys think. Now, Mentor Chatter Musings is spotlighting and honoring none other than author and creative artisan Latoya Chandler. Latoya Chandler is not only a brilliant writer, but she is a brilliant creator in general. Her products are unmatched, and I am a consumer of her, so I can attest to this. If you stop on by treasuresandspoils.com, you will see just what I'm talking about. Her candle line, her crystals. I mean, everything is just really exquisite. So I will be spotlighting her this month, going over her creations, her novels and things like that. So if you'd love to pick one up, you can stop by my page and definitely see the different ads and promotions for Latoya Chandler. Don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Clubhouse. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can join the discussion to highlight new releases and find out about new releases that are coming out. I will definitely be there on Tuesday. I quite enjoy the group, so don't hesitate to stop by Diverse Shelves on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I See You Reading and Chatting on Facebook always has Freestyle Fridays on Friday. If you'd like to participate as an artist, don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans. She's the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. On Thursday, you can check out Diamond's World because they will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with author Aubrey Penn discussing her series Indigo Haze. I believe they're going through books 2 through 4. So if you've read this series, don't hesitate to join the discussion. Diane and Aubrey would love to see you there. Last but not least, be sure to check out the Intentional Life Club on Instagram. They have moved the platform on Clubhouse on a regular basis to Instagram. So don't hesitate to get with LaJill Hunt and the crew on the Intentional Life Morning Show if you intend to live an intentional life. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy your astrology and the tarot portion of your weekly reading. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It lets me know that you appreciate the content that I am putting out. Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising Sign people. We're going to talk about your astrology from Monday through Wednesday and then go into the tarot. The Thursday through Saturday astrology I'll do in a separate video, and that'll come out on Tuesday. Now, on Monday, the Sun in Scorpio at 9 degrees says to beware of who offers you assistance on that day. Someone could seem like they mean well, but they're indeed being manipulative or untruthful. See behind the mask, because this is a clever cad who is definitely capable of smiling in your face and stabbing you in the back. Now, for you, this is your area of secret sacrifice and solitude. So this is a person that's doing this in secret behind the scenes. Maybe they're blocking closure for you. Maybe this is someone you make sacrifices for. Maybe this is someone you're in a secret endeavor with that nobody knows about. Maybe because it's secret, sacrifice, solitude, and spirituality that is squaring these areas. Okay. Now, what's squaring it, is someone at a distance from you. That has to do with education and skills, what you think, what you preach. Let's see. Education, education and skills, what you think and preach, someone at a distance from you. It squares that area of Leo. It also squares your area of Aquarius. So it could be someone behind the scenes, either a Leo or Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising sign person, or doesn't have to be. It could be just someone that you deal with in your networks of people. It could be a sibling. It could be a neighbor. Someone you deal with during short distance travel, or like I said, someone at a distance from you. It looks like you have people near and far that are opposing you with these challenges. Now you have luck in the area of Aquarius. So you have luck with your networks of people, siblings, short distance travel, and educate, and things like that. But in your area of Leo, where you have long distance travel, education, what you think and preach, you don't have luck aspecting there. So there's probably a lot of people being manipulative that are at a distance from you, or gossiping about you, about what it is you think and preach about your education and skills, that are in the background. They're keeping it in the background, but they are doing this. So be mindful of who offers to assist you. If you have placements between 6 and 12 degrees of Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, be watching out for this on Monday. Now, there is luck aspecting around 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, with the moon in Virgo making a fated aspect to Jupiter in Aquarius at 22 degrees on Monday morning. If you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees, this lucky or opportunities or assistance is aspecting you for your placements in Virgo or Aquarius. This could be delayed recognition or rewards coming in for you. This is where teamwork makes the dream work. So if you have those placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Virgo or Aquarius, you can expect to be having some type of lucky assistance or opportunity being brought to you. Now around 8 a.m., the moon in Virgo will semi-sextile Mercury in Libra at 23 degrees. So an opportunity or some assistance could come through communication regarding a partnership. All right. It's going to be regarding somewhere where you work, not where you work, but it's going to be regarding a partnership as far as a friend or someone in a social group. It has to do with some sort of goal that you're trying to accomplish. Okay. That you're having this person assisting you in career or whatever it is you master. Now, it's a semi-sextile, so it's something you'll have to speak up about. So it's not just going to fall in your lap. If you have placements between 20 and 26 degrees of Virgo or Libra, this is aspecting you. And I think I talked about that luck before, in the transit before, that 19 to 25 degrees of Virgo or Aquarius. Do know that this is about career. That's about career as well, or whatever it is you master. You have someone lending you some lucky assistance or opportunities, communicating them to you, and it could be a sibling, someone in your networks of people, someone during short distance travel, or even a neighbor. Okay, so be mindful of that going on that morning. An hour later, around 9, the moon in Virgo at 24 degrees will trine Pluto in Capricorn. So a blessing comes in to assist your transformation. Maybe this goes on at work or during one of your daily routines, but it has to do with career and whatever it is you master. And it's trining your area of money and resources. So a blessing is coming in. It could assist you with health, resources, or just money in general. But just remember that once you're getting this good news, it could be followed by a letdown later, or some type of bad news later on. Okay. Now, around 2 p.m. on Monday, the moon in Virgo at 26 degrees will make a fated aspect to Venus and Sagittarius. And I say it's not really a fated aspect, but this is your area of career that's aspecting. It normally squares you, but now Venus is here. So goodness is coming for you in career. This is about romance, finances, and pleasure. Your skills, travel, or education could offer avenues for you to make money. Now, although the odds could have been stacked in your favor, you taking action, working hard, and honing your skills is going to ensure you success. So if you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Sagittarius or Virgo, you can expect this goodness to be aspecting for you. Now, on Tuesday, November the 2nd, the sun in Scorpio at 10 degrees says not to be so focused on work that you don't see what's going on around you, because issues can crop up and could catch you off guard. These issues are going to crop up in your area of secret sacrifice and solitude. Okay, you could, just pay attention to the people that are lurking around you who can catch you unaware. They're ill-intentioned people that are around, and they're all behind the scenes. So they're all doing whatever they're doing in secret. Now, the areas that are areas of friction for this area are the same areas we talked about before, Leo and Aquarius. If those are the areas that square. So if you have placements in Leo, Aquarius, or Scorpio between 7 and 13 degrees, do know that people are lurking in the background and they're gossiping about you. They're intending on catching you unaware some way, maybe with some type of secret or something. Maybe somebody even reveals a secret to you, but you need to make sure you pay attention to that as well, especially if it's someone coming to you in secret, telling you something or offering you something that's in your networks of people, a sibling, a neighbor, or even someone during short distance travel. Be mindful of that. Be careful during travel across the board anyway, because you have people near and far that are kind of against you, or even if you're traveling, that want to cause issues or delays or blocks or problems for you. It could be something as small as, hey, you're traveling, you're getting ready to get on a plane, and on the way there, you get pulled over and you get a ticket. Then you get there, you get on the plane, and you're trying to get on the plane, and the flight attendant wants to take you through a bunch of other stuff and check you, and all kinds of stuff like that. So beware of travel. Beware of things behind the scenes. Beware that if you are traveling and you are carrying something with you or on you that you shouldn't have, or that could compromise you in any way, put you in solitude, you know what I'm saying, in some type of way, have you locked up or anything like that, that you take the precautions to have it safely put away, packaged, whether it's, weaponry, whether it is, you know, substances. If it's alcohol, make sure the cap is on it, make sure it's in the back seat, make sure it's in the trunk. If it's drugs, if it's, legal drugs, because like weed is legal now, but you're supposed to keep it in the trunk and things like that. It's just make sure you're just doing things and going about things in the right way, because you got people around you that are behind the scenes that you think are for you that are not for you. Okay. Now the sun in Scorpio at 10 degrees opposes Ceres and Gemini at 10 degrees. It's illuminated where something needs to be nurtured. It could be stopping you from making progress here. Something could crop up or even surprise you in the area of or having to do with your relationships behind the scenes. Okay, maybe somebody reveals a secret to you. Somebody could need some assistance in some way. They could need help moving. They could need just some help. They could need you to make a sacrifice for them to be of service to them. All right. So something behind the scenes, somebody's going to need some help. If you have any placements in Scorpio or Gemini between 7 and 13 degrees, you can expect that to be popping up and happening for you. Now, at the same time, Mars in Scorpio at 1 degree opposes the North Node in Gemini at 1 degree. So challenges that are blocking some type of relationship, something in behind the scenes is blocking some type of relationship, okay? Something that has to do with secret, sacrifice, and solitude. If you have placements or even spirituality, okay, maybe somebody is affecting you on in the energetic realm, on the energetic level, trying to put bad juju out on you or something like that. If you have placements between 0 and 3 or 4 degrees of Scorpio or Gemini, or even going back into 29 degrees Libra or 29 degrees Taurus, this is aspecting for you on Tuesday, where someone is putting something in the mix, whether it is secret or whether it is toward you, impacting you on an energetic level, on a spiritual level. So be very, very careful of that. Okay, be mindful of that. Now, the moon in Libra at 7 degrees will trine Saturn in Aquarius at 7 degrees, bringing a blessing out of your restrictions and responsibilities. So where conflicts may have plagued a partnership, a blessing comes about. Now, if you have placements between 4 and 10 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, this is aspecting you. Like this could literally even be, okay, so Libra is your area of friends, goals, and social groups. Aquarius is your area of neighbors, your networks of people, siblings. Let's see. Yeah, and communication. You could have somebody communicating something to you that's a blessing, but it's going to require a restriction or responsibility from you. They could be helping you to expand your network, but it will require you to, put the work in. It's a blessing, but it's going to put some type of restriction or responsibility on you. Literally, some people could be picking their friends up from the hospital or from jail. Like for real, they could be releasing somebody from some type of confinement on that day. You could be picking up a friend and helping them, and assisting them. I'll leave it at that. Mercury in Libra at 24 degrees is squaring Pluto in Capricorn at 24 degrees. So communication regarding a partnership sees issues. Okay, something is communicated that hinders a transformation. Whatever transformation that you're trying to make in money or resources, there's some type of blockage with a friend or someone within a social group or someone trying to block your money goals. Okay, there's something there. Communication is going to come your way where you're going to see how this money or resources is being hindered or blocked from you. Maybe you're even being shut out from a social group. Okay, it just depends. Somebody's blocking you in some way. It could be dealing with a Capricorn or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign person. Literally, it doesn't have to be, but do know that that's in the aspects where someone is trying to block you. Now, in the afternoon, the moon in Libra will trine Ceres in Gemini at 10 degrees. So a nurturing within a partnership brings about a blessing. Where you have nurtured a relationship, a blessing is going to come to you. A friend, a goal is going to be accomplished, or someone within a social group is going to be assisting you and helping you out. Success can be achieved. You might have to travel for it, you might have to. It doesn't mean you have to, but you might have to. But there's a blessing aspecting nonetheless. If you have placements between 7 and 13 degrees of Libra or Gemini. That square I was talking about within a partnership with communication. I don't know if I told you the placements, but it's between 21 and 27 degrees of Libra and Capricorn, where something pops up, some issue within a partnership on Tuesday. Now let's go to Wednesday. Wednesday on the 3rd, the sun is in Scorpio at 11 degrees, and this says it's a day of actions and consequences. Even if the action was made in the past, a long time ago. It don't matter. Enemies are waiting to pounce for what they can perceive or where they perceive you've done them wrong. This has to do with stuff going on for you, Sagittarius, behind the scenes, secrets, sacrifice, solitude, okay, spirituality. Those are all of the areas that is being impacted by this enemy in the area of long distance travel, education and skills, what you think and preach. Maybe they feel like you said something to them or about them, and they're gossiping about you, behind the scenes. It could be a sibling, someone in your networks of people. It could be a neighbor. Because the other area that squares that area is Aquarius. So if you have any placements in Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius between 8 and 14 degrees, beware that you have people behind the scenes trying to hurt or impact you because they feel that you've hurt or impacted them in some way. So, just be mindful that you have people back there doing that, and it could be somewhere where you haven't even done them wrong, but they just feel like you've done them wrong in some way, or like they're paranoid and feeling like you're going to, or something like that. People get weird. So you have to, especially with all these Pisces aspects with Neptune there, a lot of people have a lot of illusions and delusions cropping up on them. That's why it's also good to have the astrology, because it puts things into better perspective for you, so that you're not just guessing. Okay. Now, the moon in Libra on Wednesday at 22 degrees will trine Jupiter in Aquarius. So if you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees of Libra or Aquarius, you have some type of lucky assistance or opportunity coming in, blessing you through a partnership. This partnership is a friend or someone within a social group helping you to accomplish some sort of goal. Okay, they're communicating with you. It could be a neighbor, a sibling, or even someone during short distance travel that is helping you out as well. This it could have to do with their devotion to you in the background, maybe some secrets you guys have between each other where you have pledged your devotion secretly. There's a semi-sextile there as well where an opportunity is aspecting to Scorpio, where you have placements between 19 and 25 degrees. So any of those sectors, you have that lucky assistance or opportunity. So don't be afraid to speak up if need be. Now around noon, the moon in Libra will square Pluto in Capricorn. Now a partnership issue arises. A transformation is blocked or delayed. It has to be with a friend. It has to do with a friend, a goal, or a social group. And the money and resources. Something is delayed or blocked with money and resources. So if you have placements between 21 and 27 degrees of Libra or Capricorn, expect those money delays or those blockages. Around 4 p.m., the moon at 26 degrees Libra will couple with Mercury in Libra. Communication within a partnership comes into focus. Assistance could be needed. If you help somebody, though, do it out of the kindness of your heart, because the debt is likely to not be repaid. If you have placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Libra, this is aspecting for you. You also might find yourself joining into some type of partnership with someone, getting into bed with someone, marrying someone, getting in some type of partnership with someone through offers of assistance and opportunities, okay? If you have those placements between 23 and 29 degrees of Libra and Sagittarius, okay? It helps you to accomplish a goal, though, through a friend or social group. Stay tuned for the tarot portion of your reading, and next Tuesday, you can expect to see the other half of the weekly astrology. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. E-Ray Taronic here to give you your tarot portion of your reading for the week of October 31st. Now, your week is permeated by the Page of Swords, okay? So this is about some type of mentor bringing you some type of helpful or practical information, but you need to keep your wits about you. This is a beginning offer, or this is just beginning information, so it's like you just don't believe it. Research it. Don't take it at face value. Keep your wits about you in any situation that you have, dealing with someone coming and bringing you some type of information. Okay, so be mindful of that. Now, make sure you take on the stance, go within and take on the stance of you being that hard worker, self-assured, business person, and tap into your determination as it pertains to this information coming to you. Now, this is about some type of money or wealth or family money, family establishment, legacy, wealth, money, some type of money. That's what it's about. Finances. But you feel like you're in the Eight of Wands upside down. Eight of Swords upside down state. So you're in some type of self-blame or self-imposed restriction. You're blaming yourself for recent events, making it impossible to move forward into positive circumstances. Maybe you're caught up in guilt of a situation, but don't use your energy on that situation, because you got to focus on finding your way out of it. And it looks like the person putting you in the situation is somebody who's manipulative, somebody who's tyrannical, cruel, ruthless. This is a person that's ruthless. Okay. And they're trying to keep you in that situation. They might even try to confront you or just bring opposition to you. This might be somebody in family or family business or something like that, or it has to do with some sort of money, and they're keeping you in some type of state of self-blame because they're being a tyrant. Okay. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. That's a lot of, so you had a lot of swords cards, and I don't like that. So that means you're up in your head a lot. Okay. You even have something else aspecting to where you have this emotional fulfillment through a partnership that's aspecting in this emotional, I would say, like security, emotional balance. You're trying to problem solve and gain some type of emotional balance within a partnership. Okay. Because right now you're just feeling some type of loss or defeat, or just, stabbed in the back. It's like 10 swords, knives in your back, is what you're feeling. Now, you're at the 10, so you're at the end of it. I can tell you that, so you wouldn't have to progress too much longer or deal with it too much longer because you're at the end of it. But you also have the Lover's card here. So this is aspecting some type of business or love relationship where you've been fighting, maybe even fighting because of the stability in finances. Okay. It's like going back and forth, because the Queen of Pentacles talks about, she's a businesswoman, a provider, and she's secure, stability and finances. Maybe you're fighting over stability and finances within a love relationship or some type of business partnership. Okay. You feel some type of loss or tension or conflicts, like somebody's wanting to win at all costs within a business relationship as it pertains to finances or stability. And you've got like this energy coming your way that you really, really need to be, just keep your wits about you in this situation. It's just alarms, just horns going off in my head. Like, you got to be careful, or you gotta watch out, choose your battles wisely. It might be somebody, golly, I hate saying this. It might be somebody within a business partnership that is keeping you in a state of debt or poverty. So don't exhaust your financial reserves. This could be a love relationship or this could be a business relationship, because someone wants to win at all costs. And that's, dang, I hate that for you. That's unfortunate. But let's look at what we're looking at for your for your challenges and advice. It's permeated by the Four of Pentacles, and that's talking about your stability and finances. confidence. You're holding on to your stability. You got 2 feet on pentacles. You got one you're holding on to at your chest and one on your head. So not only are you weighed down by this, but you're trying to hold on to your stability, and that is what the week is permeating for your challenges and advice. Your challenge is this partnership. You continuing to try to push forward, even though you are not receiving your manifestation. You're not receiving your investments. You're not receiving your new opportunities, prizes, the material success that you want. You're having to push forward, and you're kind of having a challenge with pushing forward because of this partnership or within this partnership. Okay, now your advice is to continue to be the Queen of Pentacles, generous. Don't be too generous now, because we already talking about your money and stuff like that. So don't be generous in that way, generous in offering wisdom or something like that, because this talks about stability and finances as well. There is good communication and an offer aspecting, but the business organization card, it's either a mother or a business organization that we're dealing with. I think it's a business organization, which makes more sense. That's why you have all these partnership cards, but it's upside down, the Hierophant. So it's advising you to change the status quo, okay, or your personal belief system, and beware the influence of an oppressive older person that wants things their way. Regardless of your actual circumstances, they want things their way. So make sure that you are change up the status quo. Okay, you continue to be stable in finances by changing up the status quo, and that way you can bring yourself in more good communication and offers. Okay, all right, you gotta fight back using your business sense and maybe your creativity. Okay, God bless you guys. I love you. Press the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you next week. Bye now.